Hi guys, good morning. Captain Paul, look at this beautiful sunrise this morning. So yesterday I got here, I don't know, around 1 or 2 o'clock, it seemed like. And then we took the boat and went and fueled. This is a 1983 California motor trawler. It's got 3208 Caterpillars in it. And the owners are Tim and Sharon. And we're gonna take this thing over to Cuba, Texas. So it should be a cool run. Anyway, this will be a challenging run because we're gonna go, it's all commercial traffic and there's really no place, not good places for us to stop. So tonight we're gonna try and make it 74 miles and we'll see what happens. Hopefully it's breezy out right now. Hopefully that breeze will keep us, so it keeps us fairly cool. Board. We'll see what happens on this one. They're all different and they're all unique. Anyway, I'll see you guys. I'm gonna get up here. We're gonna disconnect power, disconnect the water, and then get this party started. We do unplug the boat, disconnect the water, and then I just want to go over here and check and bleed out any water that's in it. Somebody takes the helm today. Somebody takes the helm tomorrow. And you're gonna do it today, Sharon?
Okay.
Is that what you want to do?
Sure.
Okay, and then tomorrow, then we switch. It's you at the helm all day. Does that make sense?
Sounds good.
So not like you're the captain, basically. You know what I'm saying? So.
No, he has to learn as well.
Yeah, both of you. And so I just alter the days like that, and it usually works pretty well.
Sounds good.
All right, Sharon, you're gonna fire up the mains.
Here we go, starboard.
I love the way cats. They're quiet too compared to like the Detroits. The Detroits are. Now do the opposite of what you're doing right there. There you go. There you go. Perfect. That'll turn your front end around the way you want it to turn around. Perfect. Now both engines forward. That'll stop any momentum on the turn. I love that. Perfect. You got quite a breeze here. This is, you're in pretty good 10, 15 knots of wind right here.
Really?
Anytime you see the flag out like that, yeah. Might even be a little bit more than that, actually.
Wow.
So another thing that you gotta always allow for too, like we would always want to be favoring the starboard side, only because now the wind's gonna push us to the port side, so we'd never want to let the boat get too far to port. Does that make sense? You'd always want to stay to your windward side, if that makes sense.
It does.
And then if you got current will always outbeat wind. So if you've got current and the current's pushing you, I've actually seen it where the wind is howling in this direction, but the current's going the opposite direction, and the boat, it's freaky too, because you think you're gonna go the other way, but you don't.
Well, this thing's so tall.
It's like a big sail,
yeah.
But the current will beat it, trust me. And it freaks you out. So starboard engine forward. Let's get away from that dock a little bit. Oh, perfect. Now both engines forward. And now I think you can just start steering the boat with your steering wheel. Go ahead. And if you wanted to help it a little bit, then you maybe use starboard engine to neutral to get it coming around that corner if you wanted to. There you go. And see how that'll just. And then if you wanted more help, do you know what I'm saying? Then you would reverse that engine, but you don't need it. Man, look at this sunrise. Is that beautiful?
That's awesome.
It's unbelievable. Sometimes I wonder, this is my view, you know what I'm saying? This is my office view. That's just beautiful.
Very lucky man.
Yeah. I see that every day. It never gets old neither, ever. Lake Pontchartrain. There's a song about the Lake Pontchartrain. It's one of my favorites. You guys did a little short that I used? I like that attitude. I don't like being close to stuff. Anyway, so here is Lake Pontchartrain. A little bit rough out here today. We only got about less than a mile to go out here. These probably are 1 to 2s out here on the Pontchartrain with this wind right here. And you can go ahead and add, just put them both in forward. And then go ahead and add just a little bit of fuel, and you'll gain some serious control over the boat by just steering it. Yep, there you go. Just take it up to about 1,000 RPMs.
I can hang on.
All right. All right, that should be good right there. And then now just steer the boat and you'll be fine. Now the rougher, in this little bit rougher water right here, we throw a little fuel at it, but not until after he comes back from his, Tim went down and did an engine room inspection, so we'll let it, when he gets back and he confirms that we're not hot on either one of our...
I hope I didn't toss him around too bad.
Actually, that's the most stable part of the boat is in the engine room, so he's fine.
So if I get seasick, I need to go to the engine room?
No. Okay, there's a lot of heat down there,
I'm kidding.
No. But yes, usually like your bedroom in the back there would be a good place to be. So you could use the autopilot here for a minute, but then we're gonna, as we get closer and closer to the bridge here, we're going to we'll take it out of autopilot and we got to get underneath the bridge. Now I was told that this bridge is always open if there's no train coming. So if there's a train coming, then we'll have to we'll just have to wait until you don't. They said you don't have to call on the radio. Both, and then just steer. You can go. Yeah.
A little gas.
No, you don't need to. Just until we see the bridge opening. I would just stay neutral. I don't like that. So you hear the horn?
Mm-hmm.
That means he's going to open the bridge. And that should be the last of our. I don't see anybody see the bridge opening. So now you can start speeding up a little bit and get to it, but then you're gonna have to slow down when we get to it because it's no weight going through there. Now this is a little bit tight, so if you get nervous, just let me know, but it's just stay in the center.
Okay.
I'm running about 1,000 or that's perfect right there. That's a perfect speed.
Freaking oil pressure is perfect.
I'm oversteering.
Yeah. All right.
Need to lower my speed.
Nope. You're fine. See how rough it is in here, so this 1,000 RPMs is just fine. Nice job. Water of Lake Pontchartrain, and it should be like this the rest of the way. I'm trying to think of where it could get, like Houston could get rough on us. That's a big freaking, and I'll tell you what, in Houston, those ships come up on you so fast, it's crazy. That Houston channel is probably one of the busiest channels I've ever been in my entire life. You could probably kick it up to 1,200 RPMs, and then when we get to those boats right there, then back it back down to about 1,000 RPMs, just so we show some courtesy. Look at that sailboat. That's a racing, just pure racing.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Like they got hit on the side.
Side there or something, yeah. Maybe a storm got it or something. That's a big shipyard right there. You see all the boats?
Jeez.
Yeah. All right, boo, we gotta make some miles. You're gonna have to put some fuel to it.
So I can get up and go. Get
Just a little bit.
a foot in her butt.
Now, another thing that you guys could be doing is like, Tim could be up here looking at the next bridge. It's gonna be channel 13, but you gotta know the name of that bridge, and then you're gonna call out on the radio, hey, this is, which we would be heading eastbound right now, eastbound traffic, and we're gonna request an opening. And then you can kind of look at all the notes on here of what to expect for this bridge. So go ahead, Tim. We can switch the iPad over to there too, probably. Roger that. We appreciate it.
Roger that. Appreciate it.
See you in a minute. It's coming through. I don't know how long. That's why I was trying to tell you guys to try and make 74 miles a day with all these bridges and with the locks and everything.
Trains.
It's gonna be. We're gonna have our hands full. This is, you can tell, it's very, very commercial, very, very, and it's dedicated to this commercial traffic.
Which is visitors.
Yeah, we are visitors.
That's what
So guys, we're stuck at this railroad bridge right here. And while we're stuck here, Tim's gonna practice a few turns. Just practice maneuvering, get a feel for the boat. That was perfect. And I don't want to use that word perfect, but I looked really, really good. Now, another little exercise is, let's pick a point and then just both engines, you're just gonna stay on that point. So let's call it the red light on that bridge right there. And your flag and that red light, keep it lined up and start heading towards it.
Teeny tiny little red light?
Yep, that little teeny tiny red light. Right here. So you can go ahead and throw some fuel at it and let's get going. Let's get in there and get out of here. And go ahead and just, and now just go ahead and steer the boat. Just steer the boat. Perfect. Nice job, Tim.
Thanks.
Really nice maneuvering over there too, because you were back and forth. That was just really good time. Tim? Oh yeah, okay. But I don't know that I could eat the fish out of this.
Not this. I mean, we've eaten it out of Trinity Bay.
I don't know.
Flounder. Oh my gosh.
The redfish.
There's just a lot going. This is an industrial canal.
Jeez, man, can you imagine?
I just don't know. I don't know. It's maybe not for me.
I'm not going and eating what other people has just eaten like an hour ago.
That's funny. That is funny.
Our neighbor Tom.
Going that lock with us.
He's not going in with us. He'll go before us, and we'll wait for him.
Oh, sounds good. Thanks.
That's all commercial traffic, and sometimes they let you in through, but sometimes they don't. And commercial has right of way.
Answer that.
Clear the Florida Avenue Bridge. I'd like to get into
Go
the
ahead.
river. I do not need
Both engines,
the
give it a little
Claiborne Bridge.
fuel.
I'd
Let's
like
get
to
up.
get from the canal into the river, please.
Real good.
Take your steering wheel.
The gate's open, yeah. Bring it up when you get the lights on.
Take your steering
Thank you,
wheel.
appreciate
Steer the boat. Get in the center of the canal.
No, not yet. No, I'm not sure I won't do that.
When we get a chance, we'd like an opening when you get a chance.
Water.
Yeah, go ahead, lock. This is PC. Go ahead.
All right, Capt, let that Coast Guard boat come in first, and we'll bring you in behind.
Roger that. We appreciate it. PC coming behind the Coast Guard.
Get off to the side and pass, or can
All I needed was some good analogy.
It's hard to explain to people because the 1 and the 2 it's super confusing, and then the rules don't change. The rules are the same, but trying to explain them to somebody and understand them correctly is you can't go with port to port or starboard to starboard. The situation is, the way I look at it, is like driving a car. So he's going to go into the lock first. We should see the gates open. You can kind of sneak up right there behind him. Good job. Just stay in the center right now. And I don't see Balliards on this, so they are just going to hand us a line. We're going to hold the line.
One more time. Get over here.
Starboard side, yep. Engines reverse.
Already
That's
did.
it. That's it. Both engines reverse. You want to stop the boat. There you go. Port engine reverse. See how you're still moving on the wall there?
Yeah.
See how you're sucking right up to the wall there? That's perfect. Woo!
First one!
It's working like you had your headsets on, which we'll get them on for the next one because that battery should be charged. But you guys would be talking to each other. You would tell her, you know, port engine reverse. That'll suck you up against the wall.
Yes.
Stuff like that. I hate these locks because on a regular lock on the Mississippi, you use your Bayliner, and your Bayliner will, we're going to hit the front end. Port reverse. It's all right. You guys need to work together, talk to each other, and she needs to keep that butt up against the wall. The stern up against the wall. So he's talking to her, telling her what to do. Port reversed. He's holding on to the line. Team Boo is doing awesome.
Cloud Avenue Bridge, Pamlico. This is St. Claude.
That's Mike's
Yeah,
nickname.
ma'am, I'm in the lock chamber. I'd like to get an opening so I get out into the river. Roger today. I got a pleasure boat right behind me that'll need that same opening too, ma'am. Thank you. Roger today.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Pamlico, this is PC. Do you copy?
Roger.
Are you going through the Harvey lock as well?
Negative, I'm heading downriver.
Roger that. Forward, starboard, reverse. Okay, now both engines forward.
Reload. Reload right.
That gets your butt away from the dock. Starboard, reverse. Okay, get that back to the center of the lock. There you go.
All 3 points, sir.
Go ahead and get your set started. Yep, there you go. You're gonna hit a lot of current. This is gonna slam you right into that wall.
200 to 195. 200.
Both engines forward, and then just take your steering wheel and start steering. A lot going on there, isn't there, Sharon? The whole entire way because this is like we're in an heavily industrial. So go to starboard. Pull both. Stop. Just stop. And both engines pull the throttles back right now. That's the first thing you do.
Gotcha.
Now, port forward, starboard, reverse. Get the boat turned around.
You need a water cap?
Yeah, sure.
Yes?
Yes, please. Okay, and when you want to stop that turn, you go both engines forward, and that'll stop the turn. Okay, there you go, perfect. But you really should just be steering with both engines forward, give it a little throttle just like you had, and just steer the boat. It's all that is, you're just working more than you have to.
I gotta work so hard.
There's a lot going on here, a lot. Look at that, they're loading those ships right there.
That is crazy.
Yeah. It's overwhelming your first, when you see this stuff, but it's... one of you guys should be on channel 14 right now calling the Harvey Lock and letting them know that that we're getting ready.
Westbound PC.
Yep.
Westbound.
Approaching.
West or south, I don't know what they consider us.
Sunrise is in the east.
Well, the Mississippi only runs north and south, so we're actually heading south probably on the Mississippi.
I got
Roger that, stand by, Capt.
I like it. Doesn't matter which one's at the helm, they're both food.
There you go.
And so you want to take this lock? No, we'll stick to the... You can take it in, but then give it to her and let her take it up against the wall, because if you got to handle that line like we did the last one.
Light fist on. If you have radar, turn it off for us while you make your way in.
10-4. Thank you.
Roger, Alex, I'll be giving you a call here in just a few minutes.
Thank you.
Gives us the green lights. We'll head on into the lock.
Yeah.
You guys talking on your radios? Just check your radios, making sure they're working.
check.
Okay, good, perfect. Now the wind's going to be pushing you off that lock wall, so this is going to be just a tad more challenging, but I think once you get in the lock, it should stop all of the wind. Then we can proceed into the lock.
Take it all the way down to the canal end, port side. There will be somebody out on the wall to give you a hand.
Roger, thank you so much.
Okay, so even though we don't have a green light, he called you into the lock. Does that make sense? So just
Correct.
go ahead and do you understand what he said? You're going to be on the port side all the way down to the end of the lock, right?
Max Texas 177.
And I personally, I would be both engines forward and just steer till you get into the lock, and then I would go to the...
Have control both.
Nice.
I'm idling.
Okay, now just keep your steering wheel straight and just go, but now go to your engines and just use your engines. Yep. So starboard neutral. Starboard neutral, there you go. Get away from the wall. Good job, slowing the boat down, port forward.
Thank you.
Yep, that's where we're gonna go. Port forward. Maybe give it both engines forward. Bring out the port engine. No, the other, do the opposite. There you go, neutral. Okay, now both engines neutral. Port engine forward. All right, neutral. Both engines forward, let's get it up there. Okay, back to neutral. maybe just port forward. Get away from the wall a little bit because you're coming in kind of hot, kind of close. There you go. Perfect. Okay, now when you get to like the L's in the walls, right, those little things right there, then maybe I want to scoot over to the wall as close as I can, and then that starboard reverse, that's what will stop my forward momentum and bring my butt into the wall, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So starboard forward. Now you're starting to bring that, you know how you're bringing your boat over? And he should be talking to you right now. He should be telling you how many feet you are from the wall. Starboard forward. Okay, that's good. Now reverse on your starboard engine. That'll start bringing that ass end over. Starboard reverse. Port forward. All right, starboard forward, reverse. That'll get that ass end over. Starboard reverse. Yep, both engines reverse. Perfect. That's it. You're done. He needs to get his lines, whatever he needs to do. Nice job.
Yeah, like 3 feet. So you're gonna have to play on slack as you go down.
Nice. You guys are working together, talking to each other, telling each other what you need here, and you're doing the same thing you did last time, Sharon. You're just making sure that the ass end stays on the wall. Stern. I'll get more comments over that.
He said ass in while he was videoing and then he corrected himself.
Team Boo did amazing. So this is the Harvey lock. And see where it says red pin 25 feet to the gate. So it's 25 foot to the gate. I think this is our last lock today, but don't quote me on that, please. We're talking to each other. He knows the gates are opening. You know the gates are opening. Man, this is so industrial.
Come on now, Harvey. All right, Captain. I'm gonna get this bridge open. When I do, they're gonna blow the horn. I'm gonna turn the light green. I'm gonna have a light boat. I'm gonna have a recreational vehicle, boat coming out. And once they get clear and it's safe for you to do so, I'm gonna have you under the lock, go all the way to the river's end of the lock, get more up on the starboard side. Make sure all deckhands are wearing life jackets and your radar's turned off as you're under the lock, Cap. Got you fine there. Roger on that, standing by.
Yes, sir. We're gonna have the Pamela Ann that's coming up. He's by Algiers. He's gonna be coming up, and he's gonna be our sister.
Roger that, Cap. Give me a call when he gets with you there, Skipper.
All right, good deal, good deal. I'm gonna just be sitting below you for a bit.
Roger.
All right, go ahead, push off. Have him push you. Push as hard as he can.
Feeding the rope. Okay, hard as you can.
All right, probably both engines forward.
Back tied down, Harvey. Y'all have a good trip, but be safe out there. Everybody monitor channel 13 back in the canal back there, Cap.
Say roger that, thank you.
Roger that. Thank you so much.
Neutral on your starboard. There you go.
10-4, buddy. screwing around. Thanks, honey.
Amazing job. You guys both did an amazing job. That was awesome.
Did you hear that?
There's a lot of stuff going on here
He
too.
said we both did an amazing job.
Teamwork, boo.
Makes the dream work.
All right, both in. Throw a little bit of fuel at it. Get it up to 1,000 RPMs and take over by your helm. Do your steering wheel. Start steering the boat. Perfect. Go ahead and hit your center button on your chart there. There you go. Now maybe you can just zoom out a little bit so you can see. There you go. That's good. Now hit your center button again, and that'll center you. There you go. To give you a little more. And then maybe zoom out on this one right here so that we can kind of see in front. There you go. Perfect. Maybe one more on that zoom on that one. Okay. A lot going on here, isn't there? It's overwhelming.
Way a lot.
Yeah. There's just a ton of stuff going on here. Golf Princess, is that what you are? Tombo?
I am now.
Name the engines. So Tim says Thelma and Louise, his girls. He says, let me go check on my girls. Look at that, right there, Cat. We can just pull in there and say, hey, I need some.
Impellers.
Which shot they'd have. So that, I don't even know if that's operational. Do you guys think it doesn't?
I wouldn't think so.
Yeah, it looks like it's done.
That's sad.
Tim, big test here. Is he on your 1 or the 2? What are you guys passing each other on?
He's on my 1.
There you go. So you're on his 1 and he's on your 1, if that makes sense. It doesn't matter.
Makes sense.
Yep. Because if he called you out on the radio, there's no way. It's impossible. Looks like a newer tow too.
Yeah.
Looks like really nice. Looks like just water.
Yeah. Cleaning some.
Market. The new building looks pretty new. All right, so where did the crabber pass us? On the 1 or the 2?
That's on the 2.
Yeah.
No. Wow, it looks just like grass, huh? This all grass needs to be mowed.
That's his crap that grows going over to where?
What happens?
Sour Lake.
What happens too is people will, especially people with thrusters, they'll try and operate in this stuff they can't. It'll just clog thruster right up.
Luckily, he's pushing it out right.
We'll stay right behind him until we get through this patch, and then we'll go around him. Slide back because you're going to start getting shallow. Oh no, you're fine right there, 12 feet.
Just no way.
You're going to have to go over one or two. Or yeah, you just got to pick and choose your best route. If you're going to pull your gears out, make sure these are back all the way. It's about as bad as it gets. This is what our bay would look like once in a while. We just plow through it. You kind of do what you're doing there. You just pick your best, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then you got to clear your props. You got to clear your props. Nice. I like how you're tucked up to them. So, well, how many feet of water are we in?
13.3.
Yep, you're perfect.
Right on, right on. Buoys can hurt you going into a slip, so it's not my favorite thing to do unless I know where I'm going, because like I said, if it's floating docks, all the buoys go down to the ground. So right now he's kind of setting it up like we would a lock, but so they won't do any good, but at least they're in place and we can lower them very quickly, you know what I'm saying, if we decide that that's what we're going to do. But when you're going into a slip, what'll happen is you'll catch on the buoy, and if you catch the pole on the buoy, that'll screw you up, and you can't, and you have to recover from that, and sometimes it's worse than. So tell him he can start getting his buoys ready for this dock right here. That's where he's going.
Get your buoys ready for this dock right here.
Okay. end of day one on this 38-foot California twin cabin, twin bathroom trawler, 1983. Had a great day. The boat ran fantastic all day long. A little tricky, you know, like I said, this is all industrial locks and stuff like that. And this is the marina that we stopped at for the night. Was welcome to Houma, Louisiana, hometown marina. Transient recreational vessels only. So anyway, that's where we stopped. Great night. And they did have power, no water, but they did have power. So it was good. Anyway, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, share it with your friends. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out, and we'll see you tomorrow.